Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online, am I audible? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online, am I audible? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online, am I audible? Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning to all. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Is my voice is clear to all of you guys? Please all of you respond to me. Am I audible? Am I audible? Please respond to me. All right. Good morning, guys. All right, sir. And check it what we completed in the last session. I think so. In the last class, we have discussed about compilation process. The total part we completed there in the last session. Now, today we have to start with the execution part. But before going to start our execution part, in the last class content, one time if you observe this, there are given different approaches of compilation, different types of compilations we understood already. Now observe carefully what are the various approaches of compilation if you understand this. Some interview questions also be here I covered here. Now try to understand it clearly. Right, so the very first point here what I have given in the last class, -D option utilization are given. In two ways we can use the -D option. In general, in Java applications, when we compile any Java file, then the compiler will generate the .class files at the current location only. But if you want to compile Java file from the current location, and if you want to send the generated .class files to some other location, then we have to use -D option along with the JavaC command. That's the first point. Next one. There we have given some example for it. Next one is what there in Java applications, if we provide any package name and if we compile the Java file, then the compiler must generate a folder structure with respect to the package name, and the compiler must provide all the generated .class files in the deeper folder structure, in the deeper folder. To achieve this requirement, we have to use what option here again? No, -D option here we have to use along with the JavaC command. Okay, -D here, -D stands for destination, and second one is what there? Directory structure with respect to the package name. That example also we here we provided clearly. Next one is, given one important interview question. Is it possible to compile more than one Java file by using a single Java C command? Answer for this question is what there? Yes, it's possible to compile more than one Java file by using a single Java C command with the following cases. Now, case 1. If all the Java files are interdependent on each other, and if we compile the first Java file, then the compiler will compile all the Java files automatically. Already shown that point clearly. Next one is what? After this, case 2. If all the Java files are not interdependent, then we have to compile all Java files by providing the list of Java files with a space separator along with a single Java C command. Single syntax also we have given there. Java C space file1 dot Java space file2 dot Java space file3 dot Java and so on. That example also we have seen. That's okay, fine. Leave this one. Next one is after this. Case 3. By using what notation here? No, by using star notation. In the star notation, multiple options are available. Different options are available. Now try to understand these different options clearly. To compile all Java files which are existed at the current location, then simply we have to use what there? Java C star dot Java. Java C space what we have to provide there? Star dot Java. To compile only the Java files which are started with employee. Only the Java files which are started with what there? Employee. That Java files here we want to compile. So here we have to use what there? Java C space employee star dot Java. To compile all Java files which are ended with address. To compile all Java files which are ended with address, there we have to use what there? Java C space star address dot Java. To compile all Java files which includes account, so Java C space star account star dot Java. That account may be startup one or maybe ended one or in the middle. That account may be available at any location. So if it is a case now, there we have to use what there? Java C space star account star dot Java. Right, sir. Now with this here, we completed all the total compilation part now. I'm asking to all of you, have you practiced up to this part in our systems? Sure, very clear. Only less members, not all the members, not everybody. Right, sir. Just I'm requesting to all of you. Then programming is already started. The moment when I install first, that means Java software in my computer, from that point onwards, you can think it is a programming. It's a part of the programming only. If you have not practiced these examples, these small cases, no, you will not move forward. You will not understand in the future. So because of that reason, without failure, try to practice each and every point. And moreover, I'm requesting to all of you, and every day, at least half an hour of time, we have to assign for this content, for our practice. Read the content, remember the content, and practice that in our system. And moreover, I'm telling to you, if it is possible, try to explain these concepts to somebody else. Then you will understand content perfectly. Everybody, right? Then don't miss out it. Why? Because when days goes on, automatically content will be increased more. When content is increased, at a time we are unable to practice the total content. So that your duty should be what there, and every day's topic we have to complete. On that day, what topics are completed, that we have to complete. Your preparation must be completed. Then only you are able to complete Java. Please remember this. We are in Java. More content you are going to learn. Heavy content you are going to learn. So don't make anything is postponed. Don't make anything is pending. On that day you have to complete. That's it. Otherwise, after some days of time, you may thought of it. After completion of some topics, I want to start my practice now. You never start your practice. Sure about it. And moreover, tomorrow we have an exam. Is it? Tomorrow we have an exam. I think so that last exam key sheet is not provided here. Still, you are not getting key sheet. No? Okay, I'll talk with them. Don't worry. You'll get it. Tomorrow exam is going on there. I'm giving clarity for you. Tomorrow, just we are going to write that exam there. At 8 o'clock only your exam will start tomorrow, not at 8:30. 8 to 8:40 or 8:45 like this. You are going to finish your exam there. After completion of your exam, if you come here, then the key sheet will be here. No need to worry for it. And the notice board will provide that key sheet. So tomorrow at 8 o'clock, exam is going on. Last time where we have written that exam there at fourth floor, right? In the same classroom, that exam is going to be happen and tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Everybody, without missing that exam, try to attend for this exam. At least for the sake of the question papers, you have to attend for that exam. Question papers you have to gather. That question papers are giving more clarity for you. Whenever we want to go for some company process there, just we have to refer that question papers. All questions, maybe the direct questions we are able to get in our content. Understand it, what I'm telling you, right? Right, sir. Okay, fine. Yeah, then question paper will be shared for online students also. Don't worry. Yeah, that in last time is somewhat confusion. Might be then. Some communication gap is going on, but this time we will get the question paper and key sheet. Don't worry. As is we are able to get. Right, sir. Now, what is the next one here? Execute Java application. Yeah, all of you observe carefully. Now, this is the total compilation process here we have done. Now, this is like what the total compilation here we have done. After completion of this compilation, we have to go with what their execution process. First of all, I'm asking one question to you. Now, try to answer for my question now. All of you now tell me. All of you now tell me. In a D drive, okay. First of all, tell me where my main class dot class file is available. At which location it is available? Now, tell me. Where is my main class dot class file? What is my main class actually? Tester. It's a dot class file is created. Where it is created? At which location it is created? In the same current location. Current location is what? d:/java 830. That's okay, fine. Now understand this point clearly, all of you know. To execute Java application, Java has provided a predefined commands list, a predefined command list, a predefined command in the form of what is that one? Java. In the form of like what there? Java. Then how we are going to use this command here clearly. All right, sir. Understand it clearly. Java. Along with Java, we have to provide main class name. Along with the Java command, we have to provide what there? Main class name. Here, main method class name. Here, main method class name and file name may be same, may not be same. Here, main method class name and file name may be same, may not be same. Yes, sir. All of you follow my point or not? Main method class name and file name may be same, may not be same. But along with the Java command, we have to provide main class name. In the same way, now tell me, along with the Java C, what we have to provide? Along with the Java C, for compilation, file name we have to provide. There also be main class name and file name may be same, may not be same. But along with the Java C, we have to provide what there? File name.java. But along with the Java command, what we have to provide there? Main class name here we have to provide. Execution required main method class name. Compilation required file name. Compilation will start from starting point of the file to ending point of the file. But execution will start starting point of the main method to ending point of the main method. Remember these points. No, these are the main important points here we have to understand. Okay, fine. Java space main class name that we are getting clearly. It's okay, fine. Now listen carefully. Now, point by point, I'm going to provide. Now try to understand it clearly. If you want to execute this Java program, first of all, open the command prompt. In the command prompt, go to the location where your main class dot class file is available. It may be at current location or it may be at some other location, that doesn't matter. First of all, go to the location where your main class dot class file is available. In this example, where is my main class dot class file? in now tell me what is that location there? No, d colon slash what next one here? No, Java 830 d colon slash Java 830. In this location, main class dot class file is available. Now there we have to use the command. What command here we have to use there? Java space main class name. What is the main class name here? Now tell me. Come on, what is the main class name? No, test. That we have to provide on command prompt. Java space test that we have to provide clearly on command prompt. That's okay, fine. Right, sir. All of you understand it clearly. If we provide this command on command prompt, what will happen? What exactly the work is going on internally? At compilation process, when we have used Java C space test.java, what happened? What operating system has done? Same work could be done by operating system for Java command also. Whatever the work that has done by operating system for Java C, same work could be done by operating system for Java command also. Now understand it clearly. First, operating system will take this which command? No, Java command. As usual, operating system will search for Java command in its internal commands list. Anyway, it is not available. Then operating system will thought of it. It will be the part of the some other software which is being installed in the operating system. To know the location where Java is available, operating system will go to what environment variable? Path environment variable. Go to the first location, search for Java, not available. Go to the second location, search for Java, not available. Then go to what location? No, third location. What is this third location? No, C colon slash Java slash JDK 1.8.0 slash bin. Now inside this bin location, now tell me Java is available or not available? Yes, available. Now when operating system is identifying this Java command here at a bin location, immediately operating system will execute this Java command. Operating system will execute what there? Java command. Understand my point here? By executing Java command, automatically JVM software will be activated. Inside the Java command, JVM software activation code is available. By executing this Java command, automatically JVM software will be activated. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point clearly. What I'm telling you, know, right? Just give it 2 minutes of time. Now let me complete up to this part. Point by point, we are going to understand clearly. Now try to understand the point here. Example code here I'm telling to you. Observe carefully. D colon slash full stack Java 830. I think in our examples here we provided like what location here? No, same location here. Now 830. There we have to use Java space test. Okay. When we use the above command on the command prompt, then the operating system will perform the following actions. What actions that operating system will perform there? Now point number one. Now tell me, all of you know. Right, sir. Operating system will take Java command from the command prompt, and the operating system will search for it in its internal commands list, and at the locations referred by the path environment variables, right, sir, and at the locations referred by the path environment variable. All right, sir. Now all of you understand this clearly. Referred by the path environment variable. That's okay, fine. If it is a case, then what next one can now tell me? All right. Now the point number two. Operating system will identify the Java command. Operating system will identify the Java command through Java command at what is that locations are now tell me? C colon slash Java slash JDK 1.8.0 slash bin through path environment variable. Path environment variable. Operating system will identify the Java command at this particular pin location to the path environment variable. When the operating system identifies Java command at this location through the path environment variable, operating system will execute Java command with this JVM software will be activated, and the JVM software will perform the following actions. Right, sir? And the JVM software will perform the following actions. That's it. Now, these are the various points we have to understand. Now, we have to understand what exactly JVM will do now. From this particular point here, what JVM is able to do. Now, that points here we have to analyze clearly. Now understand it clearly. Same point. Finally, operating system execute Java command. JVM software is activated. Now, JVM will start its process. Right, sir? All of you understand it now. First of all, point number 1, JVM will take the provided main class name. Along with Java command, we provided main class name. JVM will take the provided main class name from the command prompt. Point number 1. JVM will search for tester.class file at the 3 locations. JVM will search for tester.class file at the 3 locations. What are the 3 locations? No, first one is current location from where we are executing our Java program. If it is not available there, then at Java predefined library. Still, if it is not available, then it will search at the locations referred by class path environment variable. Come on, once again, now tell me. First, JVM will take the provided test class name from the command prompt. So JVM understood that this is a main class, there only main method is available. Immediately, JVM will search for test.class file at how many locations? No, 3 locations. What are the 3 locations? No, current location, Java predefined library, and at the locations referred by class path environment variable. Understand my point here? For example, if a test.class file does not exist, or tester.class file is not identified at all 3 locations. At all 3 locations, if tester.class file is not identified, for example, then immediately JVM will provide like what there, JVM will provide some exception messages. What exception messages here it is able to provide there? Understand it clearly. Up to Java 6 version, java.lang. No class def found error :test. Right from Java 7 version onwards and above, Java 7 and above versions, error : could not find or load main class test. Could not find or load main class test. That's it. Now they are the exceptions here we are getting clearly. I said, all of you are following my point or not? Repeat it. What exactly the point I said to you know? First of all, JVM will take the main class name from the command prompt. JVM will search for its dot class file at how many locations? No, 3 locations. What are the 3 locations? No, current location, Java predefined library, at the locations referred by class path environment variable. If a tested.class file is not available at all 3 locations, then immediately JVM will provide that message to the user. How JVM is able to give that message to the user? No, in the form of some exceptions or error messages. Up to Java 6 version, what message here we are able to get there? Java.lang. No class found error : test. Right from Java 7 and above versions, no error : could not find or load main class test. Like this here we are able to get the content. Let me complete that point here. Now I will check this one. Right, sir. First of all, JVM will take the main class name from the command prompt. Okay, JVM will search for the main class in the following 3 locations. What are the three locations here? No, first one is what there? At the current location. At the current location from where we are executing the program. Second one, at the Java predefined library. All right. At the class path, at the class path referred locations. All right. At the class path referred locations. Understand it clearly? Now here, what should be the point here we are going to understand if it is a case no after completion of this. Now the point number 3 is what there? If the required main class dot class file, if the required main class dot class file is not identified, at all the above locations, then JVM will provide the following exception and error messages. Now tell me what exactly the messages I'm giving there up to Java 6 version. I'll show you practically, don't worry for it. But what's the message here we are able to get there? Java dot lang dot no class def found error colon test. Main class what we are searching there? Test class only. This is up to which version of the Java 6 version here. Right from Java 7 and above versions. What you are able to get there? Understand it clearly. Error colon. What we have to provide there? Error colon. Right, sir. Could not find or load main class test. Could not find or load main class test. Understand it clearly. Could not find or load main class test. Like this here, we are able to get our content. Right, sir? Shall we see up to this point in the system now? What are the points here I'm discussing there? Go for now. I want to go on system here. Try to understand this clearly. First of all, now let me check this. Delete star dot Java. Even dot Java file is also not available. Delete star dot class. It's also not existed here. Delete star dot backup. Nothing is available here. Just dir. If I open it now, a fresh folder with the batch files are available. Batch files are available. Now try to understand it. How I'm going to use batch files as per my requirement now. Previously, may have a thought of it. How to change Java from one version to another version. Now it is a requirement for us. We can identify this clearly. Now here, in this case, Java, okay, before that, which version of the Java I'm using now? Java 6 version. Simple, just within a single click, I'm able to get what there? Java 6 version. Now Java space test. Tester dot class file is not available. In all three locations, it is not available. Now I need to provide what there? Java space test. Click on enter button. Now please read out this message here. What we are getting an exception now? Same exception message here we are getting or not? Java dot lang dot no class def found error colon test. Java dot lang dot no class def found error colon test. That message here we are getting. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? Okay, this is one message. Now tell me, what version of the Java I'm using now? 1.7 version. 1.7 and above versions. We can think of it. 1.6 and below versions. Sorry. 1.7 and above versions and 1.6 and below version. That conclusions I'm telling them. Now here, observe carefully. Java space test. Now tell me what message here we are getting there. Error colon could not find or load main class tester. Same messages I provide or not? What the messages here we are getting the same message here are given in our document. It's okay, fine. Now it is completed. All right, sir. Now coming to the point here. Up to now, I completed this part here. What is the case I provided here? If the required main class dot class file is not identified in all three locations, then this is a case now. Are you able to follow or not? Okay. Now observe carefully. In the diagram, tester.class file is available at current location or not? For time being, just 2 minutes of time. What I'm asking to you, assume it tester.class file is not available at current location. If it is available at some other location, like what there? 1 minute. Just time being, I'm asking to you. In E drive, there is a folder like what there, ABC, for example. In E drive, there is a folder like what there, ABC. Inside this ABC folder, for example, if I have tester.class file, inside this location, it is available. Assume it. Tester.class file is available inside this location. Assume it is not available at current location. Tester.class file is available at which location? No, E:/ABC. Not available at which location? No, current location. That means D:/Java 830. If it is the case, then but I know that information where the tester.class file is available. So I have to give that information to the JVM or not. I have to tell to the JVM, don't search for tester.class file at current location. Come to this location where tester.class file is available. Take it and execute it. Like this, I have to give that information to the JVM or not. Are you all of you following or not? All right, to give that message to the JVM, to provide this information to the JVM, we have to set class path environment variable to this location. What location there? E:/ABC location. We have to set class path environment variable to this particular location, E:/ABC location. Clear? All right, sir. Can I show this point in our system here now? All right, so now first of all, let me provide this punch here. Now D. If the required dot class file is available, if the required dot class file is available at a particular location, like simple E:/ABC location, then to give this location information, to the JVM, we have to set a class path environment variable. All right, sir. Environment variable. How can we set this class path environment variable there? Now understand it clearly. Now set. Now directly I'm giving information to you. D:/full stack Java. Full stack Java 830. Then here we have to write set a class path is equal to, what is that locations are now? Tell me. E:/ABC semicolon. Sir, got or not? This we have to set class path environment variable. This is the point. When it is the case, no, when the required dot class file is not available at all three locations, if it is available at different location, then to give that location information to the JVM, we have to set that class path environment variable to the respective location. Is that clear or not? Okay, now let's see this one here. For example, close all. I want to take a Java file. This is my Java file, class tester, public static void main, string array aux. Now here, first Java application. Now let me save this at current location, full stack Java 830, tester.java. We saved it. Remember carefully. Of course, now here I'm using like what there, any Java version, that doesn't matter here. Now, first of all, now here what I'm telling to you, I want to compile this Java file from current location. And before this, let me check the location here. E drive ABC, just simple, this location, I don't require even XYZ. E drive ABC location. To that location, I want to send my generated dot class file. How it is possible to generated dot class file here? Now tell me. Java C space, what next one? No, -D. Then what next one here? No, -D. Then what next one here? No, test.java. Java C space -D space test.java. Now I need to specify location or not? What's the target location there? No, E:/, what next one? ABC. To this location, I want to set my generated dot class file. Okay, I set it. Directly, if I execute directly with this now, there what message here we are getting there? Could not find or load main class. So what I have to do? As I know the location of my tester.class file, then what I have to do? I have to set that location to class path or not? Now here, what I have to do here? What is that location actually? E:/ABC tester.class file is available. Now here, what I have to do there? Now tell me. Set class path is equal to, set a class path is equal to, what we have to provide there? Now tell me. E:/ABC semicolon. That I provided. Okay. Previously, when I use Java space test, error colon, could not find or load main class test, that we have done. Now here, Java space test. If I provide this, what we are getting there now? Direct output here we are getting. What is that output now? First Java application output here we are getting. Understand the intention of class path no? In the future, I may ask one interview question. What is the difference between path and a class path? Path is to make available all Java commands to the operating system. Class path is to make available all dot class files to the JVM. Just to bring dot class files to the JVM, we have to use class path. But to bring all Java commands to the operating system, we have to use what their path environment variable. Remember this point in our mind. Fine. This is completed. Okay, fine. So finally, what I am telling there, now listen carefully. Right, up to this part we completed. Now let me understand the next point here. Okay, fine. Java space test I have used here. In the class path already we specified that location or not. What is that location here we provided there? E colon slash what next one? No, ABC location here we provided. E colon slash ABC location here we provided. Okay, fine. At either of these locations, at either of these three locations, if a tester dot class file is identified, then what will happen? Then the story will start actual execution. In either of the three locations, I said you three locations. Current location, Java predefined library. Inside the Java software, Java predefined library. And at the locations referred by class path environment variable. At all three locations, at either of these three locations, if a tester dot class file is identified by JVM, then what will happen? What next? There, we have to identify the point. No, when it is identified, immediately JVM will load test class bytecode to the memory. That means main class, that means dot class file contains bytecode only. JVM will load the main class bytecode to the memory. So this phase is called as what? Class loading. This phase is called as what there? Class loading. Sir, all of you are getting my point or not? This phase is called as what there? Class loading. After loading main class bytecode to the memory, after loading main class bytecode to the memory, what JVM will do there? JVM will search for main method. After loading main class bytecode to the memory, JVM will search for main method. Observe carefully. If main method is not available, if main method is not available in the loaded class, then immediately JVM will provide an exception or an error. If main class, in the main class, main method is not available, for example, JVM will provide some exception or error message. What is that exception here? We are able to get no java.lang. No such method error colon main. Java.lang. No such method error colon main. If main method is available, or else maybe in Java 6 version, java.lang. No such method error colon main. In Java 7 and above versions, no, there we are able to get an error message like what? Error colon main method not found in class test. Please define the main method as public static void main string array aux. Again, come again, no? I think people are not concentrating here. Don't feel burden. Then each and every point I'm explaining, I'm writing the document, I'm showing in program. So then that we have to fix in our mind. Okay, that's it. Put more concentration. But unfortunate thing is what there. Some people are sleeping now. Please wake up. Almost 9:30 the time now. It's not like sleeping time. It's the working hours. Actually, the problem is what? God has given clearly two timings for us. One is the day, another one is night. God has given some kind of fixed work. On daytime we have to work. On nighttime we have to sleep. Sleep in the sense rest mode. Daytime is what they're working mode. But nowadays, unfortunately, what people are doing there, reversely they are doing. Daytime they are sleeping, nighttime they are working. It's against to the nature. Understand it? No, it's purely against to the nature. Because of this reason only, we are getting the problems, the natural problems in outside like coronavirus maybe, cyclones maybe, tsunamis maybe, all these things because of this reason only. God is thinking about all these things. I'm giving one path for the human beings, but they are not following my. So definitely I have to do something. I need to rewind them. You have to follow the as per the nature. Then immediately on one hand, on a sea, just he will give one kind of slap there. Automatically tsunami is coming. No, this is because of you only. That entire tsunami or cyclones are coming nowadays because of you only. Can I give the reason? No. In China, that laboratory is available, right? Something else, some place name, some what's that place name actually? Where the coronavirus was born? Uh, right. In that location, they have done that everything, practicals and everything on that research, everything they have done at night time only. In a sleep mode only, they have done that research. In a sleep mode only, unfortunately, they forgot to close that what a laboratory. No, then it is coming outside. Then entire world is smashed completely. But if you follow, then that scientists are following the daytime work. No, they will not sleep on that time. Am I right or not? Huh? What you are doing, sir, at night times? No, Max, what you are doing there? Only one option. Actually, it's not mistake from your side. Actually, it's a mistake from that Reliance group of people, industry. Then Reliance people, right? Geo, SIM cards they are given, free internet they are given. There's a problem with them actually. No, don't do this one. Just I'm telling here, everybody is as per the nature only. Try to take rest on night times. No, don't go for any work. Daytime only we have to work. Moreover, you are the students. You are not having any work at daytime also. No, see, don't sleep inside the classroom. Daytime sleep is not at all good thing for our health. No, I'm strongly recommended to you. Daytime sleep is not at all recommended for you. If it is mandatory, then only we can do that. Overwork if you do, over hard work if you do, then you require some rest. Then only we have to go for it. Otherwise, don't go for it. At my stage is okay. Then I have a fixed timings and fixed work for completing my job. Then definitely I may take some rest maybe at other time, at my time or maybe some other. But in your level, no, you should not take that much of rest. Understand it clearly what I'm telling you now. So tomorrow onwards, if any of you are sleeping in front of me, I will come down from the chair. I will stand in front of you. I will ask 10 Java questions. If you answer, then it's okay. You are eligible to sleep inside my class. I will arrange beds also, no problem. But if you are not answering that questions, that day will be the last day for you. Okay? All of you are okay with this? Or else do one thing. 5,000 rupees fine if you are sleeping inside the class. No? Right, sir. Then if you want to sleep, bring 5,000 rupees every day. Right. Now coming to the point here. Now let's move to the point here. The point is what? If a test, that means if main method is not available inside the main class, then JVM will provide some exception. What exception that JVM is able to provide there? Up to Java 6 version, java.lang. No such method error colon main. From Java 7 and above versions, no, what it is providing there? Error colon main method is not found in class test. Please define the main method as public static void main string array args. All of you get my point now? Now let's see this point here. What I'm giving clarity now. All right, sir. Good. If the required dot class file is available, right now the next point is like what I'm telling to you. If the required main classes dot class file is available, if the required main class dot class file is available at either of the above locations, whatever it may be, at any location, if JVM identifies it, then the JVM will load its bytecode to the memory. The main class bytecode to the memory. That's okay, fine. Next one is what there. After loading main class, bytecode to the memory, JVM will search for the main method. JVM will search for the main method. Now here the point is what? If the required main method, if the required main method is not identified, if the required main method is not identified in the loaded main class, then JVM will provide the following error and exception messages. All right, now what's that point here? I said you know up to Java 6 version. Then what we are getting there now? Tell me. Java.lang. no such method error colon main. Up to which version of the Java? Java 6 version. All right, from Java 7 and its above versions there. But we are able to get the information here now. Error colon main method not found in class test. Main method not found in class test. Please define the main method. Please define the main method as there. Here we are able to get the message like what there. 1 minute. I'll provide that exact message. No. Now here we are able to get the message like what there. Main method as a public static void main string array args. That's it. This is what exactly the point here we are getting clearly. Shall we see up to this part in programmatic way? Okay. Now okay. Understand it clearly. I want to remove this command prompt here. I want to prepare a program, but here we are not having main method. In place of this main here, I'm having ABC method. Main method is not available. Okay, fine. Now, okay. Let me go to the location CD full stack 830 dir. What file is available with me? Tester.java. No dot class file is available. Got it? No? It's okay. First of all, I'm using which version of the Java? Java 6 version. Java C space tester.java. Compiled successfully. File is available, compiled successfully. Test dot class is also available, but main method is not available. Java space test. Now see this exception here. No, what exception here we are getting there? Now tell me. Java dot lang dot no such method error colon main. What message can I provided here? Java dot lang dot no such method error colon main. Right now tell me. Apart from this, okay. Now for example, if I use Java 7 version and above versions now. If I use Java 7 and above versions here, Java C space tester.java. I'm trying to compile this in Java 7 here. Java space tester. If we provide this, what message here we are getting there? Error colon main method not found in class test. Please define the main method as public static void main string array args. Same message here we are getting or not? Okay, fine. Now observe carefully. Then what I given there? No. Yeah, I think so. Now the same message are given. Try to recognize this. Error colon main method not found in class test. Please define the main method as colon public static void main string array args. Is it clear to all of you or not? Okay, fine. Fine. Finally, here what happened there? If main method is not available, this is a case now. All right, sir. Now next one. What is the next point here? I'm telling to you after this. If 1 minute. Okay. If the main method is available, okay, first of all, let me explain it. After that, I'll go for it. Put more concentration on. If the main method is available in the loaded main class, then immediately JVM will create a thread to execute main method. Thread is nothing but flow of execution. Thread is what there? Flow of execution. To run our program, one flow of execution is required that is created by JVM to execute our main method. So when main method is identified, immediately JVM will create a thread to execute our main method. The JVM created thread to execute main method. The JVM created thread to execute main method. That thread is called main thread. The JVM created thread to execute main method is called as what there? Main thread. Is it all of you getting my point or not? The thread which is created by JVM to execute main method, that thread is called as what there? Main thread. Got it or not? That's okay, fine. Main thread is okay. Next one is what? When main thread is created, main thread will start program execution at the starting point of the main method, and main thread will terminate the program execution at the ending point of the main method. Main thread will execute totally, completely main method. In the main method, in the execution of the main method, if any output is generated, system.out.println kind of output, automatically that output will be displayed on command prompt. Understand my point here? If any output is generated there, that output will be displayed on command prompt. Sys.out.println of welcome. What's the meaning of it now? Just displaying welcome message on command prompt. That is completed. When main thread comes to the ending point of the main method, when it coming to the ending point of the main method, when it reaches to the ending point of the main method, automatically that main thread will come to the dead state. Automatically that main thread will come to like what state? No, dead state. Dead state. The thread is in destroyed mode. That thread will destroy. It will come to the dead state. When the thread is in dead state, when the main thread is in dead state, when the main flow of execution is in dead state, JVM will understand it. Program execution is completed. Then immediately JVM will stop all of its internal processes which are assigned for this program execution. Not only thread, no, internally so many processes are working for executing our Java program. JVM will shut down every process. After that, JVM will go to the shutdown mode. JVM will go for what their switch off state. That's it. Finish. Program execution is completed. Yeah. Now come again. What is the last point here? I said, if main method is identified, JVM will create a thread to execute this main method. What exactly the thread which is created by JVM? That thread is called as what there? Main thread. That main thread will execute main method. At the starting point of the main method, it will start program execution. At the ending point of the main method, it will terminate the program execution. In the body of the main method, if any SOP statements are available, output will be displayed on command prompt. But every instruction inside the main method would be executed. Your application logic will be executed. Outputs we are able to get, results we are able to get, everything we are able to get through this main method body. When that main thread, sorry, when that main thread reached to the ending point of the main method, when the main thread is coming to the ending point of the main method, automatically that main thread will come to the dead state. When main thread is available in dead state, whenever the main thread is available in dead state, now automatically JVM can understand it. Program execution is completed. It will stop all of its internal processes which are assigned for this program execution. After that, JVM will go for what their shutdown mode. JVM will go for switch off state. By this, the total program will be executed. Right, sir. Now let me go for this point scale in our system now. 1 minute, sir. All right, sir. Now, if the main method is identified, if the main method is identified in the loaded main class, then the JVM, then the JVM, then the JVM will create a thread called main thread to execute main method. To execute what method? Main method. Observe carefully. To execute the main method. Okay, fine, sir. Next one is like what? Then after this, after completion of this. Okay, no problem. All right, sir. Then after this, what next point here we have to understand this. Main thread will start program execution at starting point of the main method. At starting point of the main method, and program execution will stop program execution. Then the thread will start program execution at starting point of the main method, and the main thread will terminate the program execution at the ending point of the main method. Ending point of the main method. Right, sir. Everybody put more concentration here. What I'm telling to you. Program execution will start at starting point of the main method. Program execution will be terminated at the ending point of the main method. That point here we understood. Next one is what? After this. when main thread reached to the ending point of the main method, when main thread reached to the ending point of the main method, automatically JVM will keep main thread in a dead state, and JVM main thread in a dead state, comma, JVM will stop all of its internal processes which are assigned to the present program execution, and JVM will go to shutdown mode. That's enough. That's it. That everything here I provided. Now try to recognize these points clearly. Try to understand the point here, what I'm telling you. When main thread reaches to the ending point of the main method, automatically JVM will keep the main thread in data state. When JVM will stop all of its internal processes which are assigned to the present program execution, and JVM will go to what their shutdown mode. That's it. The total program execution is completed through all these steps clearly. Right, sir. Already I shown the points there. Nothing to show about like what there. The program execution, the thread will be terminated at the end of the content here. It's going to be happen automatically. We are not going to show anything about this particular point programmatically. But how to run this program and all the points here we understood clearly. All of you are getting it or not? Fine. After completion of this total. After completion of this total, now let me copy this diagram here. After understanding this total content here, now here I have one important interview question. Now try to answer for this question, everybody. What is my question here? Everybody understand this question now. What is the difference between path and class path? Environment variables. What is the difference between path and class path environment variables? This is a question, guys. You only tell me. Already given some information to you regarding this. Right, so now tell me, path environment variable is able to provide the location details to the operating system, where all Java commands exist. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not? Where all Java commands exist. All right. Now, what we are going to provide this path actually, set path is equal to C:/Java/JDK 1.8.0 underscore 45 or something else slash. Then what next one again? Bin, that we have to provide. This is the information about like what their path environment variable. Similarly, now tell me, what is the purpose of the class path environment variable? Class path environment variable is able to provide location details to the both compiler and JVM. Class path environment variable is able to provide location details to the both compiler and JVM. Both what there, compiler and JVM. About, that means 1 minute here, where what I given there, path environment variable is able to provide the location details to the operating system where all Java commands exist. All right, so now here also be compile and JVM where the required dot class files exist. Application required dot class files are available at a particular location. To give that location information of both compile and JVM. In this example, to JVM only I set you. But in reality, for compiler also we have to provide in some situations dot class files locations there now. All right, to provide these dot class files locations to the compiler and JVM, there we have to use like what there, class path environment variable. So all of you are following or not? So this is a clear cut information here we have to follow clearly. Right, sir. Now this total analysis is completed here. Just 1 minute of time. I'm going to rewind this total process. Now try to understand it clearly. It's the final time. Everybody must understand the content clearly. See this, all of you know. So here, what is the point here? I'm explaining to you clearly. All right. If we want to execute Java program, first of all, we have to go to the command prompt. In that command prompt, we have to go to the location where main class dot class file is available. We thought of it, our main class dot class file is available at d:/java 830 location. There only we thought of it initially. That's why we open the command prompt. In the command prompt, we went to the d:/java 830 location. There we have used Java space test. When we use Java space test now, operating system will take Java command. Operating system will search for the Java command in its internal commands list. If it is not available here, operating system will go to what environment variable there? Path environment variable referred locations. In the path environment variable referred locations, it will go to first two locations. There Java is not identified. Then it will go to what location? There no third location. See Java JDK 1.8.0 pin. Then where? See Java JDK 1.8.0 pin. There Java command is available. Operating system will execute the Java command. By the execution of the Java command, JVM software will be activated. JVM software will come into the picture. Now JVM software will take the main class name what we provided along with the Java command. Immediately JVM will search for the test.class file at three locations. What are the three locations? No, current location, Java predefined library, and at the locations referred by class path environment variable. At all three locations, if test.class file is not available, JVM will provide some exceptions and errors. What errors and exceptions it is able to provide? Up to Java 6 version, java.lang. No class def found error colon test. Understand my point? But in Java 7 and above versions, no error colon could not find or load main class test. That message here we are getting. For example, I know the location where my test.class file is available. For example, my test.class file is available at d:/abc, not available at current location for a minute. Then immediately to make available this dot class file information to JVM, there we have to set a class path environment variable to this particular location. There we have to use what there? Set class path is equal to d:/abc. That we have to provide. Fine. For example, again if we execute the program, definitely if JVM identifies test.class file at either of these locations, if JVM finds the test.class file at either of these locations, immediately JVM will load the test class bytecode to the memory. After loading test class bytecode to the memory, JVM will search for main method. In the case if main method is not available, their JVM will provide some error and exception. What error and exception it is providing there? Up to Java 6 version, java.lang. No such method error colon main. Right from Java 7 version, error colon main method not found in class test. Please define the main method as public static void main string array args. Here we are getting. For example, if main method is available, immediately JVM will create a thread to execute this main method. The thread is called as what there? Main thread. Main thread will start program execution at starting point of the main method. It will execute the total body of the main method. When it comes to the ending point of the main method, automatically the thread will come to what state? No, data state. When the thread is in data state or before that, in the execution of this main method, if any output is generated through sys.out.println statement, that output values will be displayed on what there? Command prompt. In the case if no output is generated or everything is executed here, when that main thread reaches to the ending point of the main method, immediately that thread will come to the dead state. When the thread is in dead state now, automatically JVM will understand the total program execution is completed. When the total program execution is completed there, immediately JVM will stop all of its internal processes which are assigned for this program execution. Understand one point here. Executing a program is not the meaning of only thread. To execute a program internally, so many processes will be available. So many processes must be assigned. Say for example, security manager. Next one is the garbage collection. Like this, so many activities are available here. Then before going to terminate the total everything about JVM there, first it has to stop all the processes internally. After that, JVM must go for what their shutdown mode. That's it. When JVM is in shutdown mode, nothing is going to be available. Sir, all of you are getting it or not? So this is the total program execution, right, sir? So totally first application development, this topic is completed today. Tomorrow, as I said, tomorrow at what time we have to come here? 8 o'clock only, where we have to write that exam there, 4th floor. And I'm requesting all of you, some of you are missing that exams now. Please remember this. Some of you are missing that exams. See, one thing I'm telling to all of you, might be last time exam also people are not attended completely. So we are putting some efforts to conduct these exams and all. Understand my points here? What I'm telling there. We are conducting exams by putting some. See, I'm preparing the question papers now. Okay, then question papers we are preparing and we are providing some environment, right? And then try to utilize that environment. I said you already in the demo classes now. More than job guarantee program, we have to provide environment. Part of it we are conducting this. Okay, so don't miss these exams now. Then try to evaluate yourself. So it's not because of me. It's not for the sake of me. It's for the sake of you only. Try to check where we are actually. I can display the marks also, but because of you only, I'm not displaying that marks also. Of course, key sheet is not provided here, but at least half an hour if you sit that entire question paper with our notes now, every answer is available in our notes only. Half an hour, that's sufficient. Sit along with our document there. Every answer is available with that. I don't know what is the reason why people are not attending these exams now. So don't neglect them. Then you can check yourself where we are. Or else, if all of you are okay, we don't have any problems, or just we can display the marks and everything, I'm going to display it. I don't have any problem. It's a matter of 15 minutes for me to check your papers now. But I thought of it, if I display that marks now, you may not continue with the next time exams. That's the problem. By thinking about it, I'm not displaying that marks. Even from my side, I'm giving the kind of secrecy, right? Maintaining that. But why you are not going to write that exam? About you, you have to check yourself. At your home, in your bedroom, check your document with the question paper. How much you are aware about it, how many marks you are getting there. Then that information you are going to have in your mind. Then we can proceed for it. So don't miss that exams there now. Tomorrow, everybody must attend for the exam. At which floor there? Fourth floor, that exam is going to be happen at other room there. There we are going to conduct that exam there. But tomorrow, definitely at 8 o'clock, exam will start with the question papers. No one to worry for it. Okay. Right, sir. That's all for today. Then I'll see the content tomorrow. Right? Not on tomorrow. Tomorrow exam. Day after tomorrow, I will start third unit in core Java language fundamentals. Key sheet. Last exam. Admission cancel. Fine. Right, sir. Tomorrow, definitely. Tomorrow, might be tomorrow. Tomorrow, this exam is first application development. Immediately after completion of that exam, that key sheet must be ready in the notice board. Otherwise, fine. Thank you. Tomorrow I'll see that remaining part. Thank you. Any picture? జనరల్ క్లాస్ పాత్ అంటే టెంపరీ ఉండదు పర్మనెంట్ చేయము చేసుకోవచ్చు కానీ చేయం జనరల్ అక్కడ దాకా వెళ్ళాం ఎందుకంటే అంటే ఇంకా మీకు అక్కడ దాకా రాలేదు ఇంకా చెప్తాను నేను చూడండి పాయింట్ నెంబర్ 1 కంపెనీస్ లో ఈ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ యూజ్ చేయరు అవసరం ఏముంది అరే మీరు అడుగుతున్నారు నేను చెప్పదులుగా లేదని మళ్ళీ టర్న్ అయిపోతుంది మీరు ఒక పాయింట్ మీద ఉండండి దాన్ని సొల్యూషన్ చెప్తా మీరు నేను చెప్పడే మళ్ళీ మార్చేసి వచ్చేస్తున్నారు మీరు ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే మెయిన్ క్లాస్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటే అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తాం అవునా ఆ లొకేషన్ నుంచి డాట్ క్లాస్ ఫైల్స్ నాకు ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాయి అనేది పాయింట్ అక్కడ వేరే చోట ఉంటే క్లాస్ పాత్ అసైన్ చేస్తా లేకుండా ఉంటే కరెంట్ లొకేషన్ ఉంటాయి ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తాను అయిపోయింది కదా నా డాట్ జావాతో పని లేదు కంపైల్ అయిపోతే డాట్ జావా అసలు తీసి రిమూవ్ చేసండి ఇబ్బంది లేదు ఓన్లీ డాట్ క్లాస్ ఫైల్తోనే పని అంతే రైట్ ఫైన్ yeah that's nice question but I'll give some information to you. JVM at a time is able to provide only one thread. Yeah, with one thread how many programs we can execute? Only one program. So only one main method we can execute. But do one thing, open two command prompts and two JVMs and two executions are going to be happen, two programs. That will be fine. But there are some cases, no, but not immediately. When we are moving inside the Java, there are some other concepts there. We can execute more than one program parallel by creating two threads. But they are not main methods. I'm telling you, they're normal programs, only, normal methods. By creating two threads, we can execute more than one program at a time. That is nothing but multi-threading. So there we will understand, but not main programs. Main program will be executed only one at a time. That's it. దసరా హాలిడేస్ వస్తున్నాయి ఎదురుగా మీకు మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు సార్ మీరు తీసుకోండి శివ ఉంటాడు సార్ అడగండి సార్ పర్లేదు తను శివ తన పేరు తను ఇస్తాడు వచ్చేసాను పర్లేదు Java won't support multi-threading. Who said to you, ma'am? How? Why Java won't support multi-threaded? No, 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 no. Java supports multi-threading. How can you say that? For each .java file. 1 minute, guys. Yeah, that's not the meaning of that multi-threading. Nikita, ma'am. That's not the meaning of multi-threading. Uh, uh, guys, and one small information to all of you guys. Yeah, guys, then tomorrow onwards, this link is not going to be available. This link is going to be might be changed. Why? Because the private links will come there tomorrow onwards, guys. So please, those who are not yet registered there, then please register for the course immediately. Tomorrow onward, this link is not going to be available. Please immediately register for the courses. This link is going to be expired. Tomorrow onwards, a new link will come there. For those who are already registered for this course, you may get a mail with the new link details. Those who are not yet registered, you may not get any mail, but please immediately register for the course. Okay. Right, sir. Java means when we run multiple Java files, only one class has main program. See, this is not the meaning of multi-threading, Nikita ma'am. See, first of all, tell me what you are thinking about multi-threading. Is it the meaning of executing two main methods at a time? Hmm? First of all, what you are thinking about multi-threading? I'm asking how multi-thread explain please. That I will discuss within multi-threading topic. Now here, more than one thread execution, two programs we are going to write. Two Java classes, not like main methods. No, normal two Java programs. In a two Java programs, normal methods are available. So I'm going to create two threads. I'm going to send the two threads to the two normal programs. Then only we are able to execute it. Each class has main method. So when we run multiple classes, how many main methods present? Nikita ma'am, just first of all answer for me. How many main methods in general you are going to write for an application? For an application, how many main methods you are going to write? Each class has main method, no? You want to write main method in each and every class? Yeah. Okay. Even though we write that main method at each and every class, but how many main methods you are going to run at a time? If you write main methods in each and every class, but how many main methods you can run at a time? At a time, how many main methods you are able to run? Of course, syntactically we can write more than one main method in more than one class. That's okay. But at a time, how many main methods we can run? Yes. Yeah, that's the point I'm telling there. At a time, only one main method will be executed. Yeah, which main class name we provide along with Java command, that main class main method will be executed. That's it. In Java command, in Java, see, first of all, now at least if we understand the flow of execution, we may not this question. Why? Because see what I said to you, when we provide Java space test, JVM will load this test class bytecode to the memory. After that, JVM will search for main method. When main method is identified, a thread will be created. On that thread only be executing that main method. That means what is the meaning of it now? Along with Java command, how many class names can we provided? Is it only one class name or more than one class name? JVM will run all main methods at a time. How? No. No. Then here what I said, just think about this flow of execution, then we can understand it clearly. JVM will run all main methods, is it? No, not no. JVM will run only one main method at a time. JVM will run only one main method at a time. Why? Because JVM will create only one main thread at a time. Of course, child threads will be created so many, but that is not the case now. JVM will create only one main thread at a time. That JVM will run only one main method. Is it clear? Okay, JVM will run only one main method at a time. Why? Because JVM will create only one main thread. So only one main thread will execute that main method. That's it. But multi-threading topic is different, not here. Don't include that multi-threading here. So that we have to understand Java further, not immediately. At this location, you may not understand the total content. Why? Because then we are at very startup of the program there. Just only one point I'm telling there. To execute main method, JVM will create main thread. That's it. But how JVM will select which main method to run and which are child main threads? So this question is totally then if you know complete Java, then only I can explain it. The point is what I'm telling to you here. The point is very clear. Java space tester. Then only test class is available. JVM will load test class. JVM will identify this main method. JVM will create a main thread, only one main thread to execute this main method. Then this method will be executed. Okay. But then again, I'm telling to you. Yeah, you told JVM run main method one at a time. Only one main method only JVM will execute, not more than one main method. Right from starting point of the class, I'm telling to you, JVM will execute only one main method at a time, not more than one main method. Understand it? JVM will not execute more than one main method at a time. Why? Because JVM will create only one main thread. Ma'am, please remember this what I am telling you. Please listen my point clearly. Which main class name we provide along with Java command, that the main class provided main method will be executed. Ma'am, are you getting it what I'm telling to you? Along with Java command, which main class name we provided, that the main class provided main method will be executed. Okay. Of course, we can write main method at each and every class, but JVM will execute only one main method. Which class we provide along with Java command, that class provided main method will be executed. Okay, sure. Understand it? We can write, for example, A class, B class, C class, 100 class, we can write main method. But among all the 100 classes, along with Java command, which class name we provided, that class provided main method will be executed, not every class. Understand it clearly? Yeah, exactly. The same what I'm telling to you. That is the meaning of it. What class name we provided along with Java command, that class provided main method will be executed. Name గుర్తుపెట్టుకో నిఖిత మ్యామ్ కాల్ చేసాను కొంచెం అడ్మిషన్ తీసాను చెప్తా ఓకే మ్యామ్ ఆర్ యూ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ టెలింగ్ టు యూ syntactically it is possible we can write that more than one main method in more than one class. Okay, say for example, if I give Java space A class main method will be executed. Java space B, if I give B class main method will be executed. Java space C, if I give, then C class main method will be executed. We can write it, but at a time how many main methods are executing? Only one main method. Understand it? Yeah, that's okay. Nikita ma'am, I think so. Then these classes are not. I think I'm not suitable for you. I think so regarding these classes. No, I think I'm not explaining properly for you. Whatever the doubts you are getting, I think so. My class are not suitable for you. Yeah, that's okay. No, no, no. Then have registered fees. No, it's okay. Then we'll return back. No problem. Okay, better to go for alternate. Why? Because you're having these many. No, no, no. then better to go for it. Why? Because then we are having doubts very clearly, but I think so I'm unable to explain that properly for you as per your doubts now. Then better to go for some alternative. I think myself is not suitable for you, I think so, right? Thank you. Then our admin people, Shiva will call to you then regarding that issue. Don't worry. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Why? Because then I'm getting in confusion actually. Whether you already having awareness on Java or not having awareness on Java. By seeing your questions, I'm screening. Why? Because I may not have this much of time to explain. Today I don't have any class. That's why I'm putting some time there. But in the middle of the class, you're asking their doubts now. If I'm unable to explain all of your questions there, then you may not satisfied with my classes. And it may be the problem even in the future also. That's why I'm telling there. Without clarifying your doubts, you may not continue. Understand my point clearly. At the same time, by seeing your question, if I'm not going to explain the concepts no, I may get problem again here. That's what I'm telling there. Now why? Because you're asking this question. Actually this question in general, the people those are having Java knowledge, then only they're able to get. But at the same time, I'm trying to explain the concepts no, but you're asking some other question, but which is something like what the people those who don't know Java. In some situations with the pure Java knowledge, you're asking questions. In some other situations, pure without Java knowledge, you're asking questions. I'm not getting clarity where you are actually. Uh, no, then after the class, I may have another class. No, that's a problem there. That's why I'm thinking about it. Still, I don't have any problem. But the point is, what you may not satisfy about my classes there in the future also. No, why? Because you are having this type of questions now. So what I have to do for it? That's the reason why then better some other people are available. They are going to assign some time for you. Then much time they are going to provide to you so that they will give more assignment to you, more time for you. They will clarify it. Okay. Anyway, then just no, sorry is not required. Just I'm giving information to you. My classes may not be suitable for you. We are getting these many questions. Why? Because no other student is having these many questions. No, this type of questions also. That's the point I'm telling them. Okay. Yeah. No. Then I'm not mistaken. You have right to ask questions. But the point is what I may not satisfy your questions there. There's a problem there. Why? Because we are at very starting point of the class now. But you're asking the questions right from the middle of the classes. That means in the middle of the core Java, middle end of the core Java. I'm unable to speak that much of knowledge in front of the students immediately. At the same time, I'm unable to satisfy your questions there. So I'm in confusion. That's why then better to go for some alternative if it is a case. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you for your time. Yeah. It's okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot.